Let's take a look at Decentraland Mana. Today we're trading at $0.83 and we're up 6.37% on the daily time frame. Bitcoin has put through a major swing low, falling and plummeting below the 200-week moving average. Could this suggest that we are due a rally in the short term? Is this potentially the bottom for cryptocurrency, just like historically? Well, market cap of 1.45 billion, 1.54 billion, and we can see we rank 33 at the moment. So basically, Decentraland is getting a nice little bounce to the upside. We can see 45% plus increase on that volume. So lots of people buying in, lots of traction, lots of volume coming through on the trading side of things in and out of exchanges. So what I see now is this really does remind me of this particular phase here between basically 0.37 and $0.96. So this particular range that we're trading in right here, right now, is very similar to this trading range right here that we saw in May 2021 and also September 2021. So really nice to see that we're back in these undervaluation zones where we can potentially look at reaccumulating at a much more fair value price. So 20-day moving average, we are very much underextended, as you can see. When we had this Terra Luna FUD capitulation wick, every time we're really underextended on our 20-day moving average, you can see we usually get a bounce to the upside we had over here in January 2022 as well. And usually when you're overextended by the same amount, you can start looking at taking profits in the market. So basically, looking pretty good actually. Bollinger Bands right now on the particular daily time frame, we can see we did just lose the support on the Bollinger Band, which can usually be a good buying indicator as well. So at the moment, still putting through lower lows. We are not looking extremely bullish, but we got that bounce to the upside as you see, and the low that we put through was $0.58. So if we did buy the Terra Luna crash, you'd be up still around 39% on your investment, and it does go to show that sometimes buying the extreme fear scenario can be the best case. What happened in the previous impulse over here as we came up, we corrected to around that 0.786 Fibonacci, and on this particular occasion we can see, well, really we've come down much lower below the 0.786 Fibonacci. So again, that's a really bullish factor that we need to look at. What I think is going to happen now is we're trading in this range between $0.60 and also $0.99, and I'd be looking to effectively target this $1 price level for Mana. I think if we see a reversal in the rest of the market and we do get a bounce to the upside, that's what we'll be looking at for Mana over the next few days and weeks. As you can see, we're in this really tight consolidation range on this hourly time frame, and it's almost like a broadening ascending channel. Well, more of just an ascending channel, as you can see, but it does demonstrate a lot of volatility, but that we are consolidating between the range of $0.76 and $0.89. So I would anticipate maybe another bump at resistance at 0.89. We're just trading sideways for a bit. We get that bounce through the 0.9 level and then come up to about $1. Of course, on the bearish scenario, we can still lose the support here along this level. We can still lose support, maybe retest as resistance, and then see continuation back down to $0.6, depending on what the market decides to do. So for me, I'd be basically setting up my trade like, if I just go over here, take a long position, $0.9, my stop loss would be around 0.89, my take profits would be at the swing high prior to this, around about $0.91 for a really low risk trade, but for a high risk trade, my take profit zone 2 would be at 0.96 at the next swing high, or the next leg up, so to speak. And if we look at the potential on the RSI here, we can see that that would also be about the 2.272 on the Fibonacci if we were to break through from that particular level. So things are looking quite exciting for crypto again, because we're in these undervaluation zones, and it does excite me to see these prices that remind me of the COVID crash as well as the 2018 bear market. Looking at the weekly time frame, what could we potentially see for Mana over the next few weeks or months? Well, I'd say by 2025, it's safe to say we might see a 7.5 to $13 Mana. That's looking at these bullish Fibonacci extension levels. Usually we do see crypto take off and back through the Fibonacci extensions from a market cycle bottom to top. You can see Mana has put through, Mana, of course this is Mana. Mana has put through a total of a 90% correction. So not the most fierce correction, but certainly a correction worth, looking at retrospectively, thinking, well, if people were buying at $4.70, pardon me, why wouldn't we be buying at 0.83 cents? And I think we're due a bounce, and that's all I can say. $1 is the next bullish price target. The next bearish price target would be about 0.6 cents over there. So yeah, super nice to see. As we also see on the BLX chart here for Bitcoin, every time we've got this green vertical line, we are oversold, and that's only happened once since 2019. What happened after that? No, January 2019, we saw price action to the upside. So we can assume 600 to 900 days before we see the next euphoric top in the market. I'm very keen to see Mana, decentralized finance, DeFi, staking opportunities, financial services, meme coins. I'm excited to see the potential bottom for all of these cryptos. I think Bitcoin has got a huge future ahead of itself, especially in the next particular bull market where we could potentially be looking at $150,000 to $250,000. So what's going on in the crypto markets at the moment? We can see Ethereum down 30.6%, Bitcoin down 23.5%, ADA is actually down 14.4% on the week. But if we look at the day, we can see that actually, we've got a lot of things up on the day. ADA is up 10% on the day. Solana is up 8.4% on the day. Bitcoin is still down. So a lot of red on the week, but on the day, we're getting some green come back in as a lot of projects bounce off of support zones. So this is what's really interesting. It's all about dollar cost averaging in the bear market, planting that seed of wealth and holding for a good 3 years, possibly 3 to 4 years, and that's how you generate wealth in crypto. It's really made simple when your long-term strategy is placed, and the only thing you do is hold, and that way you're not reacting on emotions, and you've got one really solid plan that you stick to, and that's how you generate wealth in crypto, guys. It's just as simple as that. It doesn't matter when you bought crypto. If you bought on the green lines, like you see here, you're in profit. It's rhyming, history is repeating itself. We've got this data that supports the fact. I mean, of course, it could be nullified. We could actually just see a downtrend after this, but it never happened before. So why would it happen again? You can see this blue line here indicates our 200-week moving average. And it's just really interesting to see that basically Bitcoin bounces and rallies every time we come back through that 200-week moving average. Anyway, guys, if you're new to the channel, do subscribe. I will stick around through the bear markets to help you sail through the tumultuous waves of cryptocurrency. And do join the Discord and Telegram channels down in the description below so you stay up to date with the most latest comprehensive news, which will also be trending market news to keep you in the know. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Stay crypto safe, guys. Bye, guys.